Hello, I'm Johnny and welcome back to my channel. So what I thought I'd do is a quick little birthday card. So I've just sketched out, can you see, I've just sketched out that. Just pretty basic, and I put it on this watercolour card. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to work with Inktense today. I've sort of swatched a few colours that I want to use. The yellow is a bit too bright for me, and it's the only yellow I've got in the Inktense. So I've mixed it with this, what is it? Baked earth, to get like a golden yellow. So I'm gonna see how that works out. And if I make a mess, you'll still see it. I won't get rid of the evidence. So let's start with, see, go in a bit more. It's just a big fat bird. There's loads of little birds which I'm going to put on here, and then a big fat bird in the middle, and they're all sitting on a wire, and that's bent it down. And the big fat bird's me. So I'm going to go, what's this? Wet on dry, just to get the basic shape. There's always little bits that get on me paper. Oh, maybe I should go up a bit, you can't see me there. Mixing me colours. And I'm not bothered sticking it down to the board, because every time I do that it rips the paper, and with it being a card, I don't want it to ruin the paper. Right, I was going to have the tail in that direction, but I've made an error, so it'll have to go there now. So that's his tail, that's his body, and the legs are going to come down here. I think I may need a bit more up here. And I seem to find that when I put wet on dry, it looks a bit like a stain, because you can see the harsh edges, but I quite like that. And does anybody else do this with watercolour, just like push it around like that? I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I quite like doing it. Trying to push it round the edges and leave the inner bit a bit lighter. I mean, I can always go over it again. Right. Now, should all the birds be yellow? Maybe if I try and mix a bit of the green onto the yellow, see what happens there. I mean, I've got all these colours swatched out, but I mix that much because I'm never satisfied with just the one pencil. I like to mix a lot of the colours. Now that's just turned into a light green. But I mean, you get those, what are the birds called? Bullfinches, aren't they? But it's a bit too bright of a green, so I will mix the brown into it and see what colour. Well, I'll try that. That's a dirty colour, but I mean I can always go over the top of it. Yeah, I'll have 2 dirty birds. May as well do them at the other side as well. I always find it awkward in this camera frame because my hand goes right in the front of what I'm trying to do. Now that looks a bit bland. Right, so while I'm waiting for those to dry, because you know how impatient I am, I'm going to go with the, what is it? Willow. What colour's willow? Oh, I think that's like a dark brown. And look at this. It's mustard. A mustard seed's green. I always thought mustard, mind you, mustard, yeah. It's like a yellowy colour, isn't it? I was thinking it was brown, not brown for some reason. Crazy. My scroller box and another subscription box has arrived, but I've got something in the oven. It's my Wendigo and I'm a bit nervous about it because it's the full body. I bake the head separately and then I attach it to the body, and I'm just very, very nervous in case, well, if it cracks I can repair it, but if it cracks that much it might collapse in the oven. And I'm a bit wary about that happening. So if you can hear it in my voice, I do apologise. Right, so, see, I'll do the fence bit. Oh look, there's a hair, bits and hairs everywhere. And I mean, it doesn't matter if the looks all squiggly and wonky because they are just wooden posts. Hope that doesn't bleed into that. And wooden posts are not a perfect. Oh look, I've got out the lines. I couldn't get rid of all the lines with my putty rubber. But that doesn't matter, does it? We're not looking for perfection here. Not that I could ever achieve that. Do I need to go in further? Can you see what I'm doing? I've been trying to get back into my colouring books, but I've just lost all interest for coloured pencils. So what I think I might do is use Inktense. My Inktense pencils. I mean, it depends on the what colouring books they are, because some of those papers are so thin. But I mean, if I only go lightly over it, it should take. Right, so that little bird there looks like a stain, which is fine, because that's quite a nice effect. Look, more bits. And those look boring. So I think what I'll do is add some red. chili red. Do you think that's a bit too dark? Well, it's just a little mess around, isn't it? It's a bit bright. Maybe if I mix it with... See, I'm no good at colour theory. I just mix a lot of colours and whatever comes out nice, I use that. Go with that. I bet you that goes like a dirty red. Oh, it's muted it. Yes. That's nice. So I'll try with this one. I think I've used a bit too much, but I'll just take it and put it into this one. And then probably the next one and the next one. I mean, they're just supposed to be little fat bodies. It's like a robin redbreast's breast is exploded. Oh, I'm liking that. Oh, look, I've got it on the paper. So what I'll do now is, where's that lovely green? Where are you? There. Just gonna do a bit of scribbling down here, because I do like the texture that it leaves behind. And that's the grass. And I mean, so it doesn't look totally boring. I can just do a few flicks up in a darker green to resemble, what am I looking for? The blades of grass. And I find with these pencils it's best to go in the same direction, otherwise it looks a mess. Right, add some water to that now. Supposed to be a quick card. Well, look, it's 13 minutes now. Oh, that's lovely, that colour. I'm not going to rub too hard because, as I say, I do really love the texture of the pencil. Right, I set my alarm for 5:20, and I've turned my alarm off because I'm using my phone and you don't want to hear that. That's just the time when I need to turn the oven off because Wendy's cooking. Did I stick my finger in there? It looks a bit patchy. Right, now is that the bottom of the card? I should have folded it over that way, but oh, look at the mess on the back of there. Right, so it's taking shape a bit. Right, what I think I'll do is I'll go over with that darker brown. Over the wooden posts. Just a little touch in places. Is that the smallest? I was going to say a toothbrush. Smallest brush. Right. Now that is like a reddy brown. Just see what it looks like here. I think it's that one. It looks like a skin texture. No, that's the red. No, there it is. Nut brown. Right. Just go in places because I want the lighter colours to show through. Look, I like the markings of the pencil, but I don't like seeing the brush strokes. I mean, I'm not putting the direction of the sun or anything like that. It's not that sort of card complex. Yes, if I leave it like that, it does look like there's a bit of a shadow, so... Now they look better than that end one, but never mind. It's not like Picasso style. Right, let's see those little birds. Uh-oh, someone's coming in the door. Noisy partner coming in the door. Right, is this dry? So, where's the darker green? What was this one? Light olive. Let's see. What? Light olive? That looks horrible. Looks like mud. Oh, that's horrible, that. Yuck. Won't be using that one. Maybe if I mix the light olive with that sap green. That's a plan. More sap green. Yeah, that's better. Right, I am going to try and do some little skinny... Oh, I'll have to get another paintbrush. Right, I was going to use that, but I've only used a brush like this once with acrylic, and I'm not that confident with using it with watercolour. So I think I'll just use this. Where is it? It's a 0. Is it showing up? I'm just gonna do some little flicks like blades of grass. Whether it'll work out, I don't know. I'll try it on a piece of paper first. Yeah, that seems okay, but it's a bit light. Oh yes, I'm liking that. Just to come out of the side of the posts. Come on, brush, pick the colour up. It always makes me nervous, this, when you're doing little details in case it goes wrong. But I mean, if it goes wrong, doesn't it? Come on, brush. Well, this is the first time using this brush. I must be using it wrong. Well, that looks alright. Just that bird, it looks a bit frumpy. Well, what I think I'll do is let that dry and then come back to it. Well, unfortunately, my phone gave up the ghost, the battery went. So it wasn't filming while I was finishing the rest off. All I did from the first section was go over with Micron just to do a few squiggles and stuff and put the barbed wire on the fence. So that is that, and disappointing it was. I mean, I like the card, it's quite fun and it passed some time away, so that's that. Thank you for watching. Johnny signing out. See you, bye.